Hello, we're at the railway station in Harrogate. It's sunny, but it's a bit cold. It's 9:15 on Tuesday, the 20th of February, 2024. There's a 150 just going off to Knaresborough. And we are here today because I'm going down to Liverpool. This trip is going to be a bit special for two reasons. One, because I managed to get my ticket for £1 because I'm travelling with TransPennine Express on a £1 ticket deal that they were doing some time back. It's just some sort of special deal that they were offering tickets for £1 anywhere to anywhere and returns for £2. This didn't include first class though. The other reason is to see this fairly new Headbolt Lane station on the Merseyrail network, and the Northern network if you want to say Headbolt Lane to Blackburn. So it's now the new terminus instead of Kirby for both Northern and Merseyrail services. Now if you're wondering why I'm starting in Harrogate rather than my usual area of Durham, well it's because I've been staying for a little holiday down in Harrogate here. So I'm starting here rather than up there at Durham. So what I'm doing is catching the 9:13 to Leeds, then I'm on the 10:15 over to Liverpool. Then I'll have about 2 hours to do Headbolt Lane, and then I'll be back on the 5 to 2 train back to Durham, and then I'm due back in at 5 o'clock. So this will be all very interesting. I hope everything goes to plan, as I'm sure it should. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very good day. Enjoy the video.
Anything suspicious, please report it to our team or the British Transport Police by text on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
This train has 4 carriages. Platform 1B from the 09:50.
Right, okay, so we are now heading over to platform 16 where our train is due to depart. And while getting over to Liverpool is pretty straightforward, here is the interesting twist to the story, which is something I didn't tell you back at Harrogate. Our train will be diverted, so it's not going to call at Dewsbury today as it normally does. It's actually going via Wakefield Kirkgate, not going to stop at Wakefield Kirkgate because of engineering works through the Dewsbury area. So essentially that means we'll get to Huddersfield in half an hour instead of the usual 20 minutes. Incidentally, there's also engineering works south of Peterborough towards London King's Cross, so as far as I know, at least 2 lines are out of action due to engineering works. Huddersfield line through Dewsbury, and then the East Coast Main Line south of Peterborough towards London King's Cross. Peterborough to London King's Cross is Saturday to Tuesday, so today's the last day, but then the line via Dewsbury is going to be out for the whole week from Monday to Friday. Anyway, before we get carried away with talking about when every engineering works is going to be, it was time to head to the platform to wait for our train. Right, here it comes. The platform's very busy, so I'll have to be careful.
Calling at Huddersfield, Manchester Victoria,
5-car service A, B, C, D and E. A very front, followed by B.
Oh, look at that, sunshine over the Pennines.
Passengers wishing to leave the train at Lee Green or Newton Willows, can you please make sure in the front 4 coaches, due to a short platform, the doors in coach E will not open. Next stop, Newton Willows.
There is also no trains running between Manchester Victoria and Manchester Piccadilly, so there's no Saltburn to Manchester Airport service. So the trains are only going as far as Manchester Victoria.
an edge hill.
I'm at an edge. Who might take us mark? She's the only one up at that building, so I've just sent it. You don't know that. It was at the HST. No, they were looking at me. Who cares? No, but so what we want to say? It will be 323s instead. 323. Is it? No. Yeah, that's 70.
Right, now we are heading over to the Merseyrail platforms. There's only one Merseyrail platform at Liverpool Line Street, and the good thing is I'll be able to get on one of Merseyrail's new Class 77 trains, because one of the subclasses, the 77-1s, have a battery which allows them to operate to Headbolt Lane, because there's no third rail supply all the way to Headbolt Lane. Headbolt Lane is east of Kirby Rail Station and east of Kirby was diesel only, so battery power was required for Merseyrail services. So that is fine. It will give me a chance to ride one of Merseyrail's Class 777s. And it was just a quick hop over to Liverpool Central, where we changed onto a train towards Headbolt Lane. Right, here it is, it's the Headbolt Lane service. I'm liking this station. It's very nice. There's not a train in here right now, and I can't say there will be for quite some time. Oh well, never mind, we're not going that way anyway. So what they've exactly done is double the Merseyrail tracks from Kirby all the way to Headbolt Lane, and then keep the northern tracks single from here to Rainford, the next stop up the line. And I think here, where all this gravel is where the old single track used to be. Anyway, our train is departing at 1:10, so it's nearly time to get back on board. Right, because it's not awfully busy and I have a pretty quiet coach, I think, I've placed myself right at the front of the train, just before the driver's cab, and we're about to depart.
The next station stop will be Kirby. For your safety and security, closed circuit television is in use on trains and stations at all times.
We're not at a festival, you know. You don't need to sound so echoey. Now, unlike the last time, I am not going all the way to Liverpool Central, but instead I'm getting off at Moorfields.
We are now approaching Kirby. Step-free access is available at this station.
I reckon that was perfectly timed. Anyway, I'm getting off at Moorfields and then I'm going to Lime Street on the Merseyrail Wirral line that way.
The next station is Sandhills. Please change here for all Northern Line services. Step-free access is available at this station. Bryan Street.
Once I got to Moorfields, it was time for one last ride on a Class 507. I think that train had one side refurbished and then one side unrefurbished. We've got to head straight to Lime Street and then to the platform where my train is departing because we're a bit short of time. My train is due to depart at 5 to 2 and it's now nearly 22 to. So we've got to be quick. Also, strangely, they advertise Merseyrail services as being 3-car for the 777s when they're actually 4-car. Explain that one, please, Merseyrail.
Within Northwestern.
Right, here's our train. It's 802-216 off to Newcastle. I'm just that carriage past the last one. So perfect. We've got a few minutes before it ends.
Good afternoon, folks, and everyone. Welcome aboard to all passengers who joined us there at Manchester Victoria.
Go 9, take 3, 6. Simple.
We went to Down Row first, I think. It was red all day. would have been like 93 or something, and 94. Yeah, it's not a
Fairfield estate, that. It's quite rough.
And I'm back where I started. About 4 hours ago.
Get your tits up for the lads.
Actually, no, it was 5. Well, technically I started at Harrogate, but Leeds is of course where I got the first Trans-Pennine Express train of the day.
expectation levels go like that. The place where we get battered 3-0.
Before 4-0 this come out. What was the score last time we played these?
1-0.
1-0.
Yeah.
Oh, was that last season?
Alan Moult scored. He didn't play Saturday, I'm surprised he has been featured. Sorry?
I said if they're being on this one again.
That was mine. I know what
Because someone's opened the door, so people have to sit there, but not to sit with you. Okay? Because if you look good, if you open the door, it's available from Durham. So the person isn't on the seat. If they come, I'll sit there. If not, I'll sit next to you. Is that okay?
Yeah, if they're not coming on the
Yeah.
And then I can maybe
No, you arm wrestling. The court is not there. We all got tickets together.
Right guys, that will do for another video. Bit of a noisy crowd got on at Huddersfield and then lasted all the way until York. So that was a bit noisy to deal with, but you know, there's a Trans-Pennine Express service that's going off back to Liverpool Line Street. And then my train is just back here. Also, you may notice I'm filming from the south end of Durham Station. That's filming the outro, that is. Thought I'd make a change. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you all very, very soon, whenever that may be. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Cheerio.